Thursday night baseball from Coors Field in Denver. Tonight, the homestand continues with the start of a 4-game series between the Cincinnati Reds and the Colorado Rockies. It's Rockies baseball
and
next
now,
on the show.
Your 2021 Colorado Rockies.
Austin Gumber gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, in this day and age where we're used to seeing a lot of home runs and pitchers not going very deep in a game, how about this guy? ERA in the low ones. That's not an easy thing to do. He can strike people out, but he can also get them out via the ground ball or the fly ball. Judging by his stats this year, he is having a ridiculously good season up to this point.
First offering. Joey Votto is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. But we might be ice skating before we're through tonight. 39 degrees at first pitch. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. All even now. 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Joey Votto goes down for the first out of the game. In now, Nick Senzel. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He'll enter play here at 3:04. Still without a home run and 6 RBIs. This is on the ground over to first. And that is through into right field for a single.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside of baseball and drive it the other way.
Nick Castellanos now, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Senzel, base runner at first with one out. Runners on the move for second. Now a flare out toward right center. In there, the base hit. The throw to third. Throw won't get him.
Well, that's an aggressive tactic by the manager right there. You don't see that often. Hit and run this early in the game. That's usually saved for mid to later when you're trying to score some runs. But obviously, they have major respect for this guy on the mound today.
And they're runners at the corners now. The 0-1 pitch. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. There's one on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. That's how you roll it. 5-4-3. A double play sends us to break. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Luis Castillo is on the mound for the Reds in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks. And that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
And, guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
At the plate, Jonathan Daza, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 1 home run and 7 driven in. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know, Kenny Jansen, Dero, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. But on the edges right there, sometimes it's hit or miss.
Pitch out, nothing doing. Set and the 2-1 pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit.
A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Hey, that wasn't the prettiest of swings, guys, right there. That's not how you usually draw it up, but that's a line drive in the box score the next day.
Here's C.J. Cron now. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First delivery to him. This one's flared off to the right side. Right fielder coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, Dero. You make a really good pitch, and yet This guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
That's a spot right there as a pitcher where you'll trade an out for a run anytime. Bases loaded and only one run scores on the sacrifice fly.
Josh Fuentes to the plate now. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Rockies forced to settle for 1. Second inning upcoming here in Denver. The Rockies are out in front, 1-0. In now for the Reds, Mike Moustakas. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. And this will be fouled away. Looking at his career totals, Moustakas is quickly approaching 200 career homers. Looking to inch closer here. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. One and two now as this catches the outer half.
1 and 2.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
So now to the plate, Aristides Aquino as he grounds one briskly to short. In time to first, and there are 2 away. 2 down, no one on base. And next to bat will be Tucker Barnhart. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. 2 out, nobody on. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They trail this one 1-0. And now, Chris Owings. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. Here's the first pitch to him. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. His prior history versus this arm, he's 0 for 7. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. There is Moustakas to look it in for the first out.
Batting it.
Okay, here's how the Reds are lining up in this one. And guys, we need to seriously focus on the defense behind the dish today. This guy brings gold to the party, the ability to block balls, keep everything in front of him, shut down a running game, and massage his pitcher through 9 innings.
Brendan Rodgers is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. Rogers, certainly a versatile middle infielder, playing shortstop today despite being a second baseman naturally.
Yeah, Matty, normally the transition from second base to shortstop goes the other way around, but this guy has such a strong arm. I don't see it being any problem for him to put his foot in the ground, backhand something in that 5-6 hole, and throw a strike to first base.
Dom Nunez swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Goodness, 0-2 now.
0-2.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Good waist pitch, 1-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch until he proves he can lay off of it.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0.
Back now in Denver, home of the Rockies, who have certainly treated their fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. Entering the day, they rank in the upper echelon of several pitching categories, and that doesn't go unnoticed around the clubhouse. One of the position players told me, our pitching staff has a calming influence on the entire team. We know they're going to keep us in games, and flat out, they just get the job done, and that helps everyone play more relaxed and confident. It appears this group of pitchers is a real cornerstone of this ball club, guys.
Thank you, Heidi.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Jose Garcia.
Into the box, Jose Garcia.
Outside,
As
that's
the
a
first
ball.
pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Farmer aboard here at first with nobody out. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1.
Ball.
Fastball, close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. 3 balls and a strike to the shortstop of the Reds. There's Joey Votto as he gets ready in the on-deck circle. Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. 3-2 pitch. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. 3-2 one more time. Sent on the ground out to second, and that's through for a hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
And from the list of stats you never want to hear if you're a pitcher, we have this. It's only the 3rd inning, and he's already allowed more hits than he did in his entire last outing.
He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
That's a ball.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. And it's fouled away.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
In the dirt here. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Into center field. Line drive base hit. The throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing him softly, station to station with those knocks.
And that gets down as he can't get there in time. And the runner will score from second. And he is in there.
A minute ago, this thing was tied up, but when you're giving up triples, you're not going to be close for too long. Now a 2-run lead and a base hit away from making it 3.
Hit hard up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Hey, Dero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
Eugenio Suarez stands in as he looks at a called strike. And he falls behind 0-2. From the belt, kicks and deals.
1 ball.
And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Back to first, and great work by the pitcher hustling over to cover as he takes the throw for the 3-6-1 double play. Mike Moustakas will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. So they score 4 times on 5 base hits. Bottom of the third now, and striding into the plate next will be Raimel Tapia.
The center fielder.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Tapia.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Showtrack. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Now it'll be Trevor Story. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. The 0-1 delivery. Fouled away. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. And now here is Aristides Aquino. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Now at the plate is Tucker Barnhart. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate. Low for ball 1. One and one to Tucker Barnhart.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Next up, Kyle Farmer. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. The 0-1 on its way. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Hey, if this pitcher's going to turn this outing around, it has to start with that pitch right there. That was a well-executed slider. He has to stay down and away and see if he can get it.
He's under it, and that ends the inning. Reds are down in order, but they lead it 4-1. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And stepping in, the long ball threat, C.J. Cron.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
1-1 to the Rockies' first baseman.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Fouled off. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
And that's the pitch they wanted him to punch out on. A slider down around the knees. That's a good job of holding off on that swing.
And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third with a strikeout, and there's one away. The batter will be Sam Hilliard. Picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. Hilliard, a native Texan, who was selected in the 15th round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And now will take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
That's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice two-bagger.
Standing in now, Josh Fuentes. No balls and 1 strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, he has nobody to blame but himself. With 1 out, a runner on third can come home to score all sorts of ways. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Now back, second baseman.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and next to bat it'll be Chris Owings. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Has a look. Now the pitch. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 1 left for Colorado. Stepping up is Jose Garcia. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
You know, you love a guy who attacks the zone, but sometimes I think you could throw too many strikes. That could be the case right here. This offense is going to the plate, just pulling the trigger on everything.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
One of the toughest pitches they hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Joey Votto stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And it looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. And a breaking ball's bounced out towards second. Owings has it on the first, and Votto's gone for out number 2. Two gone in the Cincinnati fifth, and that means Nick Senzel will dig in at the plate. Skied down the left field line. Hilliard's under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1-2-3 go the Reds as they hold on to a 4-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney. Brendan Rodgers bats next. He'll look to light a spark under this line on the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. It is strike 2 swinging.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
Ball 2 with a sinker that runs off the inside. And he fouls this one off. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Into the box now, Dom Nunez, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Phil gets him, 2 down. Back to the top of the order now, and striding into the plate next will be Raimel Tapia. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. To short. Rodgers brings it in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eugenio Suarez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
0-1.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Nope.
And that misses 1-1.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Grounded to short. Rodgers picks it up, and the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. And stepping in, Mike Moustakas. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but he's going to need to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better and get the ball down in the strike zone.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Line drive, base hit down the line. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Now this is driven out to deep right center. This could be trouble. Now this will rattle up against the wall. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Up next in Cincinnati.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. Did the last 2 batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. 5 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Lifted down the line in left, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And this will be fouled away. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. It's a run on 2. Striding in for the Rockies, Jonathan it up in the Colorado 6. Now here's the first offering.
Halfway to the plate, this hitter's wondering why he even pulled the trigger on that. His hands feel like he's being stung by wasps right now.
Runs up and gets this one down. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt.
Designated hitter, Trevor.
Next for the Rockies is the DH, Trevor Story. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in.
Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. Into the bleachers, and gone! A solo home run here off the bat of Trevor Story. Home run number 9 on the year, and it's now a 5-2 game.
And with one swing of the bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed, he's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on second or third. And if you leave something over the heart of the plate, that's what can happen.
So that'll bring up C.J. Cron. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ball one as the changeup misses well off the inside. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
1 and 2.
And it's fouled away. Here's the 1-2 delivery. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
In now, Sam Hilliard. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He doubled his last time through. The 1-0. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. Throw to second, but he's in there. As a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game.
Yeah, and with 2 outs here, this might be the last batter he faces. I bet the pitching coach is just telling him to rear back and let it rip. Don't hold anything back. Get the out, and your work is done here.
Here's Chris Owings now, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. No hits to this point. Here it comes, 1-0. Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Fuentes at second with 2 down. High in the air out to center field. Senzel makes the play, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors in a run. Pittsburgh is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 45.
Seventh inning ready to roll. And standing in is the DH, Kyle Farmer. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Hit hard back up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line him, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Count even now at 1-1. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Owings is there. One there. On to first, and they get them both.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper, 2-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
Joey Votto is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. At the plate, Nick Senzel. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Red center fielder in front with a 2-0 count.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. At the plate now, Nicholas Castellanos. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Lifted in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Tapia. And he makes the play to end the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us for the traditional 7th inning.
1 in the inning for the Reds, and it comes on this Joey Votto homer. So now into the box is Brendan Rodgers. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. First offering. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting, number 3.
Now to bat, Dom Nunez grounded out in his last at bat. A ball and no strikes. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's ready.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 4th home run for him on the season, and they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
Fouled away. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 2.
So the next to bat will be Jonathan Daza. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. High in the air out to center field. Senzel finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. but not before they answer back. Start of the 8th on its way, but first Heidi Watney standing by with this report. Eugenio Suarez is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground, and this is going to be through into center field for a base hit as the leadoff man's aboard in the 8th.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Robert Stevenson is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. Into the box, Mike Moustakas. Offered and missed. Here's the throw. And it's behind the runner to first. Suarez leads off second with nobody out. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Smoke toward the hole. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
Number 44.
Up next, Aristides Aquino, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal, so there'll be runners at the corners with one gone. Tucker Barnhart is at the plate now. He's quickly behind 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run, and he makes the catch in the corner. And they'll widen the gap a bit with the sac fly as this is now a 3-run lead. At the plate now is the designated hitter, Kyle Farmer. He's 2 for 3 thus far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Slow little roller to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Lucas Sims is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of